Hello everybody, you found Nintoonist. What is going on with a Tf2 commentary playing as the... And this commentary is going to be about Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's, one of my absolute favorite games. I'm going to talk about how I first got into it first, and then a couple of other things. I first got into Five Nights at Freddy's, like the way I first heard about it, by watching Markiplier. And when I first saw the game, I just wanted to watch more and more of it, and at the same time, I didn't. Because think about it, go back to when Five Nights at Freddy's was brand new. When I first saw Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm thinking to myself, this is the scariest goddamn thing ever. Like, this is horrifying because you weren't immersed in the world of the game yet. It's sort of like Jaws, you know? You never, half the reason it's so scary is because you never see the monster. And in, the first time you see the monster in Five Nights at Freddy's, you're like, oh my god, that was so horrifying! Somebody get me a bag! You know, when you first see the monster, it makes it the more scary. Which is why some people believe the games got the less scarier as they went on, even though some people, tend to disagree with that, think they got more scary as they went on. But I digress. I just kept watching it because I really liked it. And now I'd like to talk about why I played it on my channel. And there really is no complicated reason or anything behind that. I played Five Nights at Freddy's on my YouTube channel because I love that game. Ever since I started watching Markiplier play it, as a matter of fact, because again, that's the first time I've ever heard of it, I just fell in love with it. I thought, it was really cool. I got crazy into the lore and into the story or anything. I mean, I'm not, an extremist or anything. I'm like, Five Nights at Freddy's is the greatest game ever made, and whatever you think so, you're wrong about that. We're the ultimate fandom. Like, bronies or anything like that. Or certain bronies, I should say. That was rude. You know what I mean by that. I wasn't among those people. But, again, I just genuinely like the game. That's it, really. I mean, I just wanted to play it. I don't even get many views for it or anything. I just liked the game and I wanted to play it. Which leads me to my next topic here. Think about, what was it recently? What was the event that happened recently? Did You Know Gaming? If you're familiar with the YouTube channel Did You Know Gaming, they make facts, they make, gaming facts videos and stuff. And they did one for Five Nights at Freddy's recently. And to be honest, let's think about it. That makes perfect sense for them to do something like that. Since, when was it? Late August or November, October? I don't even remember. It was, either late last year, late 2014. That's when, Five Nights at Freddy's first came out, I believe. Or, mid-2014. Again, I don't remember. I apologize. That was when, Five Nights at Freddy's first came out, right? And, Did You Know Gaming made that video of it, but the response was uncanny. I mean, first of all, you should never delve into YouTube comments in general. It's basically the virtual equivalent of watching Jersey Shore. You know, you don't want to, go in there because you will lose brain cells, and there comes a point where you will physically feel it. Think to yourself, there's much better things you could do. But you would not believe how many haters Five Nights at Freddy's has. So many people despise this game. Truly, truly despise this game. They say horrible things about it. They shit on it. They talk crap about Scott Cawthon and everything. And I don't know why. I mean, my theory is that people just love to hate on what's popular, you know? I used to be like that when I was a little kid, but then I grew up and realized how stupid that is. I shouldn't hate something just because it's popular and enjoyable. If I made a video game that was, all that popular and enjoyable, you know, I'd be happy. If my friend made a video game that went incredibly viral, maybe I'd be a little bit jealous just because he is successful, but I wouldn't hate him for it. He would deserve it because he made a really good game. So honestly, my theory is that it's a hipster thing. It's just a hipster thing, you know, that people just hate Five Nights at Freddy's because it's popular. But there are people who just genuinely don't like the game because they I hate that game. I want nothing to do with it. It's too scary. I remember back in my psychology class last year when I was, last year in my first semester of college, I was talking with my friend David, right? And, we were talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm like, dude, that's one of my favorite games, man. I love it. And he's like, nope, shut up. You shut up. I'm like, but nope, shut up. I want nothing to do with that game. He was just flipping out about it but the reason being is because the game scares him. If Five Nights at Freddy's scares you, I understand that. I understand, that point of view that you don't like Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's a popular game, and it's a good game. I mean, you could hate on it all you want, but it was a successful game because it tried something new. It was a unique take on the horror game and just generally the video game, really. I mean, you could call it a point-or-clicker. Every PC game is a point-and-click game, technically. Except for the ones you use a keyboard or a controller for. Team Fortress is technically a point-and-click game. At least playing Sniper is, in a sense. It's weird. Another reason people might hate it is because of its popularity, but not necessarily because of that. Think about, like, all the YouTubers who play Five Nights at Freddy's and their reasons for doing it. And this is something that actually does kind of upset me a little bit. And it's sort of how, like, Markiplier started playing it as well, because, you know, he's a viral YouTuber, and they saw this game, and yeah, it became popular because of a lot of YouTubers, but it started the trend. The trend, as I'm sure you're probably familiar with, is, like, so many people on YouTube play Five Nights at Freddy's and make videos of them doing it. They don't give a shit about the story of the game, or, like, the design of the game, or anything. They just want to play the game until they get jump scared so they can hoard views on their channel, because there are a bunch of brainless people out there who just want to watch people get scared. Yeah, it's so funny. Look at that guy. He jumped and got scared. And I gotta admit, that pisses me off too. A lot of people got really into it though, like Markiplier did. He just kept, like, you know, getting more and more into the story and the lore or anything. He still gets jump scared every now and again, but I don't watch Markiplier to get the story of Five Nights at Freddy's. I saw a game that I did learn about because of Markiplier, but I think to myself, I'm a big fan of this game now. I really like this game. I should play it. I should actually play it to get the story and have the experience instead of just helping some YouTuber like Markiplier, like, hoard his views and shit so I can get the story of this game. And when I could actually play it if I tend to, like, enjoy, like, what this game has to offer. I understand people having a problem with Five Nights at Freddy's as a whole because, like, you know, just all the YouTubers playing it and crap. That's a little annoying, like, all the people, like, playing it, look, I'm getting scared and stuff. I understand that, but you shouldn't hate the game. You should hate the fact that there are just so many unoriginal YouTubers playing the game out there. What makes me any different? Well, first of all, I'm not a viral YouTuber, in any sense of the word. I have 138 subscribers. Whoa, man, you have 138,000 subscribers? 138. That's how many I have. So, like, not many people are going to watch my videos, so why would I play it? Again, just because I like it. So, in the broad sense, it really isn't so bad that, like, major YouTubers are playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Because if I never saw Markiplier play it, I wouldn't have fallen in love with the game myself because I never would have heard of it. The spread of inspiration is good. And although, yes, it is marketing, what's the big deal? The game, it helped the spread of a potentially great game become as successful as I personally think it deserves to be because of its unique idea. Sometimes things just don't take off at all because, like, things don't spread like that. Like YouTube, like, copyright laws and stuff, music and such things. You can't use certain music in your video because somebody else owns it. Like, haha, I own that and stuff, and it just stops the spread of inspiration. You could write a song with, like, the same couple of notes or something. You know how many pop songs have the same chord progression? This is something Negaman actually showed me the other day. It's a video by some band, I don't remember what they were called. I'll put a link to it in the description. It's a song called 4 Chords, and it's a medley of a bunch of pop songs that are used by the same 4 chords. Those songs, when you listen to it in that kind of sequence, they're the same damn song. And there's no copyright infringement for that. Even though the lyrics are all the same, just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, the chorus is just insist of, yeah, and go, let's go. It's bullshit. They're all the same song with the same chords, the same chord progressions, and yet there's no, like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. There's no copyright infringement laws or anything happening with that. My point is, the inspiration flew. It flooded into me and introduced me to what is now one of my favorite game series of all time. I would definitely consider Five Nights at Freddy's among my top 3 game franchises or series or whatever you want to call it, and I learned about it because of Markiplier. And it's good that I got to have the experience I had playing that game, that I enjoyed it so much. Who cares where I got it from? Is it really that bad that I got it from a YouTuber who, yes, probably makes money by playing video games and lives the dream that we all wish we had? I shouldn't hate it just because I would be a little jealous of Markiplier making the living he does. I should just be happy that I got this great game into my life because he played it. Is it really that big of a deal? Personally, I don't think so. It's a little messed up how YouTube really favors their major YouTubers to the point where, like, they only have certain features when you have a certain amount of subscribers. Like, I believe when you hit 1,000, you get some new feature on your channel or something. I don't even know. Okay, my phone is vibrating right now, so give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. That was really annoying. I hate when I get phone calls in the middle of commentaries and stuff. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Hold on a sec. Yes, I remember now. I learned about the great game because of a reason that a lot of people hate. So in a sense, it's really not that big of a deal. Just trying to go the optimistic route rather than be pessimistic, claiming I'm like a victim, you know, when really, the game enabled the game, and in the way it was discovered for me, made me much more of an enabler in something that I wanted to enjoy. A beautiful art game such as Five Nights at Freddy's. At least that's how I see it in my eyes. Well, that's pretty much gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate you listening. You should know that. Please just know that. Write that down. Write down Nintoonist appreciates you listening to him. Alright, guys. Take care of yourselves. Like and subscribe if you did, in fact, enjoy the video. And I will see you later.